baby. All right, welcome to tonight's Monday night live. Hope you are doing good. If you're watching on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, then I hope you are doing good. And today, I want to talk about the best social media posts to make in 2026. If you are a network marketer building your network marketing business in 2026 and you are not utilizing social media, then you are missing a trick, because it is the best way to generate more leads, build brand, build trust, and obviously make sales. All of the big gurus and all the big experts have been going on, build a brand, build a brand, build a brand, and I'm going to go through a bunch of the reasons why, as well as some practical stuff. Now, if you are watching right now and you haven't already heard, next week, starting Monday the 26th of January, we are going to be running, Monday the 26th of January, we're going to be running a free 2026 kickoff challenge. So all you got to do right now, if you're on Facebook or Instagram, comment the word boom so that my messenger chat, my messenger bot can send you a link to get your free ticket. And if you're watching on YouTube, then you'll be able to go to FrazerBrooks.com/boom. We will leave the link in the description, obviously, when the live is over. All right, so let's get into it. And by the way, as always, I'll give you a free gift towards the end of tonight's session where you can get some additional value when it comes to these best social media posts to make in 2026. Okay, so let's just first and foremost go. The goal of posting on social media is for three things, right? The goal of social media in network marketing is to start conversations and build trust. All right, start conversations and build trust. If you're not starting conversations and you're not building trust, then you're wasting time, right? If you're just scrolling away, you're not starting conversations, you're not building trust. If you're just posting about everything and you're not starting conversations and you're not building trust. If you're just having conversations with your best friends, then you're not starting new conversations and you're not building, well, you are building trust with the people who you already know, but that's beside the point. So when it comes to posting, there are three reasons why. The goal is to do these three things. Number one, build a brand that builds trust. That's the whole point of obviously posting. Number two is to generate leads for your product, your service, or your business. In fact, let me know in the chat, what are you focusing on right now? Are you focusing on promoting your product, a service, or a business? Don't give me the name of the company or the name of the products. Just are you focused on promoting a product, promoting a service, or promoting a business right now? Business being like you want to recruit people more than selling. And number three is actually make sales from the people who are serious. Like, that's the whole reason why we're posting. So we're posting to build brand, to generate leads, and to make sales. Obviously, sales you could call as recruiting as well. All right. Now, this is probably the biggest thing that I could share with you when it comes to a very simple message when it comes to social media, because social media is a very complicated thing with the algorithm, but when you actually make this distinction, it becomes a lot more simple, all right? The feed, whether it's your Facebook feed or your Instagram feed, we're gonna focus on those two tonight, Facebook and Instagram, because those are what 90% of you guys will be using, or pretty much all of you will have as your main focus. The feed, which is your wall, where you post to your reels or your quotes or whatever it might be, that builds your following. Like, the majority of the people who see that are going to be your followers or strangers. We'll talk more about that in a little bit later. The stories make your sales. So the feed builds the following, the stories make your sales, but the majority of you are trying to sell in your feed. That's what you're trying to do. So the feed builds the following, gets you attention, and then the stories makes your sales. Why? The people who watch your stories are people who already know you and they want more from you, right? They already know you and they want more from you, so they watch your stories, hence why it's called stories. I want to see what stories this guy's got to say. I want to see what stories this girl's got to say. I want to see what stories that come up, all right? So here we go. The goal is to get people to know you, love you, trust you. Getting someone to like you is no longer big enough now. You got to get people to know you, you got to get people to love you, and then you've got to get people to trust you. Now, people are going to know you when you get their attention, and this happens when you're consistent with the message that you share to a specific person. And this is done in the main feed. Think about it, right? So let's just think about the algorithm. I got famous in 2018 for talking about how the Facebook algorithm works. At one point, it was the biggest video on YouTube on how the Facebook algorithm works in 2018. It was wild. A bunch of experts copied it as well, and it obviously got bigger reach. I remember Eric Worre invited me to his house to teach on it in May 2018 because everyone wanted to know about the algorithm. So I've got a lot of experience with the algorithm. Here is how it works. Think about it. The algorithm needs absolute clarity on who to put your content in front of. So imagine that you post about this glass of water. The way it goes viral is if the algorithm shows this picture of a glass of water in front of enough people that love it enough to engage with it, so then it shows it to more people and more people and more people. But if I post a picture of a glass of water, and then I post a photo of a pen, and then I post a photo of a book, and then I post a photo of what I have for dinner, and then I post a photo of where I went on my last vacation, and then I post a photo of my friend playing golf, and then the algorithm's gonna go, what the hell? Who should we show this content to? And you know what? Instead of wasting our time and our energy trying to figure that out, we're just not gonna show it to anyone. And therefore your reach sucks and your engagement sucks. So the more you change the message, the worse. Why? Change destroys trust. If you're making notes, I want you to make notes of this because it's so important, especially for the algorithm. When you change your message, you lose trust. When you repeat your message, you build trust. When you change the message, you lose trust, you destroy trust. When you repeat the message, you build trust. So what message can you repeat? I recently, I'm very long and good friends with Perry Walker. For those of you guys on Instagram, if you're in the UK and you're on Instagram, you will probably have heard of her. She has one of the biggest fashion followings, right, which has now morphed into much more than just fashion. Over 2 million followers. She made millions of dollars in network marketing as well before she kind of stepstoned onto another form of entrepreneurship. And she was in Dubai recently. Me and Svetlana had dinner with her and her partner Ricky. And we were discussing it. And I was saying, it's amazing that if I look on your Instagram feed, literally 99% of the posts that you make are about the same thing with the same background and the same style of video. And she says, you know what? It's because it works. And I'm like, yeah, isn't it funny that repetition is boring, but it works? So if you want to get people's attention, you've got to answer this question. Who do you want to help? Like, who do you want to help? Let me know in the chat. Who do you want to help? And the only wrong answer is everyone. I want to help everyone. I want to help everyone. I want to help everyone. If you say, I want to help everyone, then you will end up helping no one. Because how do they identify? Right? If you go, hey everyone, I want to help you, it's like, boring. If you go, calling all mums, the mums lean in, the dads lean out. Calling all women, the women lean in, the men lean out. Calling all parents, the parents lean in, the non-parents lean out. Calling all travel lovers, the travel lovers lean in, the travel haters lean out, right? So women over 50, stay-at-home mums, mums in their 40s, humans who come back to real health, women over 40. Right, so who do you want to help? Number 2, what do you want to help them with? What do you want to help them with? And it can't be, I want to help them with everything. Who do you want to help and what do you want to help them with? Now here's the common mistake that people make. They try and match their product up to who they want to help with. And if you're not passionate about that thing, you won't be able to sustainably do it for at least 3 years, because you're going to have to do it consistently for 3 years until it really, really, really starts crushing. Or I haven't got 3 years, then you're going to have to post 3 times a day, every day for the next year. I call it like the rule of 1,000. 1,000 posts will probably get you to a position where it's like, okay, I'm crushing it now. Right? So, who do you want to help? What do you want to help them with? Remember, this is just to get attention. But hang on, I really want to help women get over their anxiety, but I have a product that's to do with skincare. Great. Be known for women Like, be known for helping women get through their anxiety. And then guess what? In the stories, you're going to talk about your skincare routine and how your business helped you get through anxiety. The feed is to get attention, is to be known. So who do you want to help? It could be 1,000 posts in a year. It could be 1,000 posts in 3 years. It could be 1,000 posts in 10 years. You pick your speed. The thing is, the 1,000 posts have to be around the same thing. Otherwise, the algorithm doesn't have clarity and it'll never put it in front of people. Go look on my feed. Almost every post is about network marketing. Network marketing, network marketing, network marketing, network marketing. And all my followers are pretty much network marketers. I can tell because I get a load of followers and I lose a load of followers. Why do I lose followers? Because people quit network marketing. And they can't stand when my videos come up and it's like network marketing is the best way of making money, and they're like, oh damn it, it doesn't work. No, it does. And you don't want to be reminded of you failing because you quit, right? It's the reality. All right. So who do you want to help? What do you want to help them with? And the third one is the most important one. What are your hooks going to be? What are your hooks? 99% of the value in the video is in the hook. Oh, but I've got a really valuable message to share. Great. No one's going to hear it and no one's going to know it if the hook's crap. I use this example. Imagine that I was a mind reader, or I was a future forecaster, or a future teller, right? Or a whatever it's called. And I knew what this weekend's lottery tickets were going to be. Like this weekend's winning lottery numbers was going to be. So that I would say something like this, like as a bad hook. Oh, hi guys, I'm really excited because today I'm going to share with you something that's really, really cool, and I hope you've had an amazing day. And oh yeah, and if you don't know, then I actually in my spare time I'm a mind reader, or I predict the future, and I already know what the winning lottery ticket numbers are going to be next week, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No one's going to win because no one's watched it to the end because it was boring and the hook was terrible. What about if it was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are this weekend's winning lottery tickets, and I'm going to tell you why. For the last 5 years, I've predicted the winning lottery tickets week in, week out. And again, if you missed it, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back on Monday next week and let me know how much you won. Not only are people watching the whole thing, they're watching it 3 times, they're sending it to their best friends, they're going down to the store and buying the winning lottery tickets, and when they win £3 or $3, because everyone who watches the video that went viral bought a lottery ticket, the winning is so small. Anyway, so they're going to know you through your feed. So those are the questions. Who do you want to help? What do you want to help them with? What are the hooks? And go on the $1,000 challenge. In fact, let me know. Are you going to go on the $1,000 challenge? In fact, drop the word boom in the chat if you're going to go on the 1,000 post challenge. Right? Write the word boom. That also will send off a message from my messenger bot, which will give you link to a free event that we're doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week called the 2026 Kickoff Challenge. Can you believe it? Nearly 80% of people still haven't got into the full swing of things after the holidays. Right? Crazy. Nearly 80% of people. So after next week, 100% of people will be back. All right? Perfect. Go do it. All right. So they got to know you. Now, they will love you when one of these 3 things happen. Right? People will know you because you get their attention because you're talking to a specific person and they're that specific person, or someone will share it with that specific person. So like I might not be the specific person, but I see it and I'm like, oh my God, Svetlana's that specific person. I hit share to her and go, oh my God, this is you. Now, these people will love you when they feel you are like them, right? When they feel you are like them, or they want to be like you, or they feel that you like them. So they will love you when they feel that you are like them, because you think the same way, you act the same way, you watch the same things. They want to be like you because maybe you've got a higher level status, or like they see themselves in you. They're at the beginning of the journey and you're not at the beginning of the journey, or they feel that you like them. How to Win Friends and Influence People is a good example of this one, right? The book, right? And this is usually done in the stories. The stories are made for you to tell all the stuff that you love that's maybe not to do with the thing that you post on your feed. Example, let's say you only post, like Perry's a great example of this. You only post outfit of the day on your feed. That's all you do because you're obsessed with helping fashion lovers find outfits, right? That's like the thing. I want to help fashion lovers find outfits. That's the thing. And your hooks are like, your hooks are Primark haul, H&M haul, like whatever, right? So in the stories, you might talk about the fact that you love Love Island and what you're having for your dinner and where you're going on vacation and your thoughts about a fashion house closing down, right? And the reason why you talk about all these things is, number one, because you love talking about these things and they just don't fit in the feed because it would confuse the algorithm. But the stories doesn't have an algorithm that works in the explore feed, right? That's why the people who watch your stories are the people who follow you, okay? So they're gonna love you when you go, okay, what are the things that I like, that I know other people like? Talk about them. Talk about them. What are the things that I can talk about that would make people who are like me look up to me? The decision that you made to start on your entrepreneurial journey, the books that you've finished reading, the events that you've been to, the people that you're associating yourself with, maybe the items that you've bought. Flaunt it to your followers, just don't flaunt it to the world. It doesn't make any sense. Like, hey strangers, I've just bought, a Rolex. This is not a Rolex. But in your stories, like, hey guys, for those of you who follow me, maybe you get inspired because you've seen me in the whole journey. Like, I've been in this game of entrepreneurship for like 15, 16 years, and finally, I got one, right? And if you're able to shout out your followers because you do a live or you do stories and you screenshot people's messages, they will like you, remember, when they feel that you like them. So shouting people out is a way of doing that. So people will know you when you get their attention. They will love through the feed. They will love you when they feel that you are like them. They want to be like you, or you like them, or they feel that you like them, right? That's done in the stories. The third part is you've got to trust. They've got to trust. People will buy when they know you, they love you, they trust you. Like is not enough. They'll trust you when you tell them the truth for long enough. I'll say it again. They'll trust you when you tell them the truth for long enough. Truth plus time equals trust. And this is done in the messenger. So getting known is done in the feed. Getting loved is done in your stories. And getting trusted is done in the messenger. Telling stories, asking questions, sending voice notes, getting to know someone, building a relationship. And the relationship will start off by the things that you post about. That's it. Now, I'm going to go through maybe 8 different types of posts, right? And if you want the notes that I'm reading from, which are my notes that I wrote maybe 4 or 5 hours ago, maybe 6 hours ago, if you comment, if you're on Facebook or Instagram, comment the word or the number 103, right? The reason why it's 103 is because 2 weeks ago we did 101, last week we did 102, and today we're doing 103. And for those of you who are commenting, maybe you're new here, then I'm super grateful that you are new. And if you are not new, and this is the third freebie that you've got, I hope you're getting value from these freebies. But what would do me a massive favor if you 2 things. Put Monday at 7 p.m. UK time in your Google Calendar and come find me on the Facebook, the YouTube, or the Instagram live, right? Mini masterclasses, 20, 30 minutes long to help you grow. The second thing is share it with your network marketing friends, family, just so we can grow the numbers on here. We've got a phenomenal number of people, like 300 and something odd people, 350 people across the 3 different platforms, which is amazing. The goal is to get to 1,000 by Dare to Dream. Dare to Dream is on the 16th, 17th, and 18th of April this year. If we get to 1,000 people across all 3 on one of the lives, before Dare to Dream, then we'll carry it on for the rest of the year. If we don't, then we'll make a decision on stopping at Dare to Dream and then maybe bring them back after the summer. Who knows? All right, and remember, every live, if we're able to, we will give a freebie. Could be a repeated freebie, it could be a new one. All right, it's a lot of work from our end to give this additional content, but I believe it will help you. All right, so here we go. The posts to make in 2026, these are the types of posts. I've got to be generic because there's people from every company on these lives. Number 1, repetition posts. Go and find what the best performing posts are that you've made and go repost them. Why not? If it's worked once, it'll work again. And if you want to get real smart, go and find the best performing posts of people who have the audience that you one day want, and go do your version of it. So if you're always talking about mums who want to make money online, go and find the people who are already talking about that, who have a huge following. Go and find the posts that have done hundreds of thousands of views and millions of views, and go do your own version of them. They're called repetition posts. I call them repetition posts. Number 2, value posts. Like, where can you bring value to the who that you've selected? Number 3, belief posts. What do you stand for? What do you believe in? Like, this is when I talk about network marketing. Network marketing is the best. Or network marketing is a pyramid thing. Or only people at the top can make all the money in that. Then great. When are you going to get to the top of your business? When are you going to get to the top of your job? Like, I make it very, very loud and very, very proud that I believe in network marketing. You should do the same thing. Whether it's about network marketing or being a stay-at-home mom or whatever it might be, being a golf lover, whatever. Defend what you believe in, stand up for what you believe in, and people, guess what? If they're like you, they will love you for it. Well, I believe in that too, so they'll like you for it. Number 4, milestone posts, my favorite. I've been teaching this since 2000 and 15 years I've been teaching this for. So let me know in the chat if some of your best performing content in terms of engagement is when you got engaged, found out you were pregnant, got married, or had a birthday. And everyone's going, congrats, 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 you're awesome, you're awesome. Why is that? They're known as milestones. Why was social media created in the first place? To get your friends and family updated on your status, right? That's what it used to be. You write a status, remember? Like, what are you thinking? How are you feeling? This was back in the day when it all started, right? So think about all of the milestones that you can celebrate. Soberversary, exactly. A decision you made, an event that changed your life, the day you met your mentor, the day you read the book that changed your life, the day that you hit your first rank, the day that you quit your job, the day that you quit your husband, like you retired your husband, the day that you were financially free, the day that you decided to go on a health and fitness journey. My cousin and my trainer, Harry, is on here. You can see him if you're on Instagram, click on him, follow him. Best fitness tips on the internet. The internet? The internet. All right, go do it if you're on Instagram. So what are the milestones you can celebrate? There might be a milestone every single month. There might be a milestone every single week. Celebrate them. Celebrate them. Don't be afraid to tap yourself on the shoulder. Maturity in business is being able to celebrate yourself and not need other people to celebrate you. All right, number 5, some of my favorites. I call them be like Mary posts. Be like Mary. Be like Mary. So this is like, you go to an event, go and find people who use the same system as you, which is probably everyone. Right? If you go into an event in your company and there's 1,000 people in a room, hey, here's one, and this is promoting my own event. Go to Dare to Dream in April in Barcelona. If you've got a ticket, great. If you haven't got a ticket, it's sold out, so you're kind of screwed. But there is a way for you to get one if you really, really want to be in Barcelona. We have a waiting list of people who are trying to sell their tickets. And because we sold out super early, we're trying to help people sell the tickets. There's not many of them, but there are some if you want to be. Can't wait to be in Barcelona, one of my favorite cities, and we have 400 people from Spain in the room, and then 1,100 people who are not from Spain who are going to the event, which is just wild, all right? So Be Like Mary posts are my favorite. So you go to Dare to Dream, and you know that everyone in the room is a network marketer. So you ask them a few things. Number one, can I take a photo with you? A selfie and a full body photo. You get someone to take it for you. That's two. Then you're gonna grab the phone and just ask them a question. So how long have you been involved in network marketing for? Why did you get started in network marketing? What were you doing before? What results have you had so far? Like, why do you think other people should get involved in network marketing, right? So you got selfie video, full body video. You do the same thing and you get your friend to hold the video. So now you've got fourth piece of content. And you obviously remember the story. So now what you can, and you do that with 10 people. Now you've got 40 pieces of content. You've got the story with the selfie photo. You got the story with the full body photo. You got the story with the selfie video. You got the story with the full body video. It's taken you, what, 5 minutes to do the whole thing? And the reason why I call it Be Like Mary is because when you write it, you can say, meet my friend Sarah. Sarah and I met at an event. She follows the same system as I do and was able to retire 10 years earlier following the system. Be like Sarah. That's why I call it Be Like Mary posts. Be like Sarah. If you want more information, message me. Now, you do that enough, people, even though you haven't said this is your customer or your team member, because you're always there, people will think that they are your customer, they are your team member without you even saying it. Be like Mary, be like Sarah. All right. Next one, reintroduction posts. These been around for a long time, but when you get new followers, people need to know who you are. Don't be afraid to tell people who you are, what you're excited about, what your passions are, what your interests are, how you help people. Number, I don't know, 7, 8, I don't know where we are now. Your product story. Tell your product story. Don't keep your secret weapon a secret weapon. Why would you do that? I've got the secret weapon and I'm not going to tell anyone about it. Tell people how you lost the weight, how you got your better skincare, how you travel the world more for less, how you got your finances in order. And then the last one, your business story posts. 7, okay, we've got 8. We're on 8 now. Your business story posts. People are needing and wanting more money. Show them how. Show them how. Tell your business story. Tell your business story. Tell your upline's business story. Tell your team members' business story. Tell your crossline's business story. Stories sell. Facts tell. Don't keep your secret weapon a secret. Pointless. So, if you haven't already done so, you can do 2 things. You can comment the word boom so that my messenger bot sends you a message with the details to get a free ticket to next week's 2026 kickoff challenge. So if you haven't already done so, make sure you comment the word boom. This is one of the last chances you've got to do it. And if you have, and you want the notes that I've been reading from, which are the notes that I made in a Google document today, then comment the word 103. So 103, and I'll be able to send you the document with all my notes on today. So it will remind you of the 3 things, the 3 goals, how you build the know, the like, the trust. On the main feed, what are the questions you need to answer, the 8 different posts to make, and also there's a little bit about your stories. If you're really confused about what to post on stories, it's very, very basic, this document. It's like 1 page long, but it gives you those reminders of like what you actually have to do. All right. I'll see you next week. Next week, we are going to cover, just so you know, dun dun dun. Ooh, do we do that one? We're either going to do how to make 100 sales a month without being an influencer, or the hidden skill of network marketing that will make you millions. Haven't decided just yet. All right. So anyway, I appreciate you all. If you're on the YouTube and on the Facebook, I will see you real soon. If you're on Instagram, I'm going to hang around for a few minutes. And yeah, let's go. All right. See you guys. Big love. Thanks for sharing for those of you who did.